Have you always had the dreams of wanting to live abroad? Are you tired of doing the same thing every day? Do you have the wanderlust? Maybe your cat is on your calendar and is really pissing you off. So if you have these kind of feelings, maybe stick around and I will give you 5 reasons on why you should consider moving abroad for a considerable amount of time. Treyway! So as I woke up this morning, I really felt this urge that I want to address something on my vlog. I haven't vlogged in a very long time, so I figured today would be my perfect day to do it. Why? Because it's the coldest day in Czech Republic. It's about 2 degrees right now, and it's supposed to snow later on, so that should be fun. Let's get inspired. It's Tuesday. Hey, my name is Tony, aka COKEBOYPEKING. Oh God! I was born in China, I lived there for 11 years, and my family moved to Canada. I grew up there until the end of university. I went to India for a year. I met my girlfriend in India actually. She's Czech, so now I'm in Czech Republic.
Was he drunk or sick? That's the question being asked of the Czech president who stumbled through a recent public appearance.
So now I've been living here more or less 4.5 years, but I spent 8 months living in Warsaw as well for work. I would say the number one thing for me is that nothing's changed when you go back home. I lived abroad for 1 year in India. After I came back, I realized that everything was still the same. Your friends are the same, your family is still the same, and that's not a bad thing. But for me, I always want to experience something new. I don't want to go back home where I know the exact expectations. Yes, you still have to go to work, you still have to make money, you still have to do the same thing that you're doing back at home, but it's just a little bit more interesting. I know I'm just standing there casually with my jacket open, but it's actually freezing right now. Everything is interesting. You're used to certain things back at home, doing the same job, you hang out with the same friends, going to the same bar, taking the same bus. But here, every day, or at least for a year and a half, every day you can encounter new experiences. For example, right now I'm drinking hot wine behind a 800-year-old church. Everything is like Christmas every day. Okay, maybe that's a bit too much. Every day is exciting and you will definitely not regret it. Look at this place. Yes, so point 2, every day is like Christmas. Coke Boy guaranteed. Did I say that today is a terrible idea to do a vlog? Yeah. Point number 3 is that you feel special. I know this sounds vague. It sounds like a small win. But it's a win. A win is a win. You're different than everyone else, and you know it, and other people know it. You feel special. People will treat you differently. They treat you better because you're interesting. You're the bright star. You're the peacock in the situation. I gotta give it to you. Feels awesome sometimes. Yeah, it's getting freezing out here, and that girl there is running. I'm not lying. I met so many great people. Okay, this sounds like a typical thing that you would say. Lame. You learn so much about the world. I have friends in India, Georgia, Hungary, Serbia, Slovakia, you name it, I got it. And for me, I've always been interested in culture, and I find that in generally people in Europe, they know so much about history. It just made you realize the world is actually bigger than what you think it is. And what's the best part about learning culture and making all these friends is when you go to their country, you can stay for free. That's what friends are made for. It's because it's also a leeway of chasing your dreams. I have always wanted to become a videographer, actor, YouTuber.
This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue.
I believe that if I had never moved abroad, I would have never even started. Because you have already achieved so many things, you know, you can't just stop halfway, you already move abroad. If your dream is to move abroad and simply experience a different culture, then congratulations, you have already made it. But if that's not your dream, if there's something else you want to do, you want to become a programmer or if you want to become an actor, you have already moved abroad. You have already made the hardest decision in your entire life. So you might as well just go along the way, enjoy the ride, and finish the job. Don't half-ass it. If it doesn't pan out, blame it on that you went abroad. Of these 5 points, please take it with a grain of salt. You might have a different reason why you want to move abroad. But of course, there are also downsides. You're going to miss your family. You're going to miss your friends. You're going to miss out not being able to speak the language. And let alone that you're living in a completely different country. It's gonna be hard, but hey, if you are someone who already wants to do this, you're gonna do it. I hope you guys will enjoy the video, and if you like my video, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram if you want to. And that's all. See you next time.